Let me tell you why most people struggle with government contracting. It's because they think government contracting is the business, when really government contracting is the complement to your business. The government is a buyer. They buy goods and services. That's either what you sell or the service that you have. Now, let me tell you why you're going to struggle with the middleman strategy. Is because you don't have a product or a service. And what you're doing is you're trying to go to a buyer and figure out what they buy. And once you figure that out, you're going to try to go to the seller and then mark up their already market price. And then you're going to try to go back and sell it to the buyer. Let me tell you why that's a problem. Now, let's put it like this. Gas is $3 a gallon, right? Let's say you're going to go buy gas. And now let's say you go to somebody and say, hey, I got the gas over here for $4 a gallon. Why would they go to you for $4 a gallon when there's somebody right there that has $3 a gallon? You kind of get where I'm going with this? But even a broken clock is right twice a day, because if there is no competition around, even you can sell the gas for $4 a gallon. But as long as there's at least one more competition that's selling it for $3, then you're not going to get any sales. This is also why people have a hard time with the proposal and the pricing, is because if you don't understand the business, then you're not going to understand how to put together a plan of action for that contract. You don't understand how many employees you're going to need, how much management you're going to need, how much equipment you're going to need, how much insurance you're going to need. And since you don't understand that, you're not going to understand the cost of operation. And if you don't understand the cost of operation and how much profit to put on top of that, you're not going to understand the pricing. Now, let me tell you how you actually do this and why I got so many people that actually win contracts. You go into government contracting and you figure out what business to start, to where you're the main contractor, not just a middleman, all right? So this is what you do. You register a business name with your local city and state. After you register that business name, something blanket, something that means everything and nothing at the same time. That way you can get in and figure out everything that they're buying. And then what you're gonna do is, if you notice that in your area that they got a lot of janitorial contracts out there, right? You see janitorial contracts there, you see it here, you see it with the school district, you see it with the hospital. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna start a janitorial company. And then what you're gonna do, you're gonna sit back and learn everything there is to know about running a janitorial business. You're gonna figure out how much insurance is gonna cost you, how much you need to pay your employees. Do you need a special license in your area? Do you need a bond in your area? And once you figure all these things out, and now you know the janitorial business, now when you look at a solicitation, it looks a little bit more clear to you. You actually understand what they're asking for. And now when you put your price together, you can actually come in with the right price. Or if you need to get a smaller price, you know, okay, then maybe I need to get my insurance a little bit cheaper, or maybe I need to see if I can get my equipment a little bit cheaper. I need to hone in on my price a little bit more, the way I can be a little bit more competitive. That's how you win government contracts. Then after that, you continue to build relationships. That way you ain't got to always submit proposals every time, and then they start calling you instead of you always trying to reach out to them. Competence builds confidence. If you seriously want to get into government contracting, then you either need to buy my book, join A to Z Training Ultra, or you need to join my next live class, because I'm not going to only teach you government contracting. I'm going to teach you actual business. Government, corporate, public contracts. We cover business in my class. And once you understand business, government contracting is going to become easy. Other than that, peace.